Hi guys, thank you all for coming today. So we're all here to talk about some of innovative solutions to some of today's toughest problems, from climate change and water scarcity to human rights issues like gender equality and diversity. Each of the presentations that you'll hear today show a unique approach to making the world a better place. Some are more concrete, frontline approaches, and others take a more big picture perspective. For my internship, I was able to see a company that truly uses the mechanisms of the market to impact change. At PAX World, we believe that corporations have a lot of power. They directly impact the environment and society through their economic and cultural influences. PAX has found that when companies use that influence to engage in and promote sustainability, they tend to reduce their reputational risks and financial risks. That forms the basis of PAX's sustainable investment strategy. PAX manages mutual funds, just like many investment firms, but they found unique and proprietary ways to fuse sustainability factors into their financial analysis. So while they're doing traditional portfolio building methods, they also integrate environmental, social, and governance factors, allowing them to identify companies that they believe will outperform their peers by their reduced risk. They also understand that not every company is perfect, so they use their sway as shareholders to recommend strategies and practices that can help firms improve their sustainability. As a result, value is created for both company and client, allowing investors to build their wealth without compromising their ideals. By constantly making the business case for sustainability, they impact real and significant change in the world. Essentially, they embody the spirit of social innovation, doing well by doing good. For my research this summer, I helped to advance gender equality by working on PAX's Invest in Women initiative. You can look at gender equality a couple ways. From a human rights standpoint, women should have access to the same opportunities and compensation as men. From a common sense standpoint, it just makes sense that having diverse perspectives will lead to more innovation and a better understanding of a diverse market. And finally, the business case. Prevailing evidence shows a correlation between diversity in leadership and financial performance. For example, this study from Catalyst found that having a higher ratio of women in executive positions can correspond with a 34% higher total return to shareholders. So PAX World turns these factors into financial opportunities by managing a fund that invests specifically in top-performing companies that invest in the advancement of women. I conducted research to help further the business case for gender equality by looking at the strategies, policies, and outcomes of corporations that lead the pack in terms of equal representation and equal pay. My work this summer will help to inform PAX's strategy for investment and shareholder engagement, allowing them to meaningfully advocate for increased gender equality in the workplace. So, my journey to this point is an interesting one, but I think it's relevant. I started right here in Paul College. I got my undergrad in business. I went on to work as a financial analyst, but I realized pretty quickly that I needed to do something that had more meaning in my life. So I decided to come back here to the Carsey School, actually, to pursue a degree in public policy. This internship experience really showed me the direct connection between that analysis and the meaning. And at PAX, I loved learning how individual corporations can make change in the world and how we can harness that for financial benefit. And while the connection might not be directly apparent to everyone, for me, this summer really enforced my decision to go into public policy. So seeing how you can apply that rigorous analysis to make the business case for individual practices within an organization just made me want to go bigger. I want to use that same analysis to support the policies about the things that I care about so that we can all do well by doing good. Thank you.